tutorial. Again, this is Purple Essence by Evelyn using Jaffer's brand because it's my desire for you to look, feel, and be royal. Now, you may have another brand that you're using, but the technique is exactly the same. So this part is all about eyeshadows, eyeliners, and mascara. So I've got an eyeliner. I'm wearing purple today. Go figure. I'm going to use a color that has 3 different shades to it. And then I'm actually going to even add a 4th color. And I, a lot of times, will mix and match my palette. So I would use a color from one palette and one from a different one. I do that all the time. I might use 2 or 3 different palettes using certain colors from each. But to keep this simple, I'm just going to use one palette today. I'm going to start with the lightest color. Most times I like the ones that have 4 colors. Should pull that one out. But anyway, I'll use the one with 3. And again, I'm dipping into my color and then I tap it off so any flyaway powders are gone. Now I'm going to go just a little bit under the brow area. I always like that brow area to kind of pop a little bit differently. So I do a little bit there and on both sides. This time I'm going to do both. I know last time when I did the brows, I just did the one brow just to kind of keep the video a little short because I still can just do one lid and then come back with another. Okay, what I'll do next, actually, I'm going to also put this color on the bottom. Now, for me, my bottom lid is smaller than the top. So I'm going to use a lighter color here because light brings it out more. When you have a light color, it brings it out. And then my top part is bigger, so I'm going to use a darker color to bring it in. Now, you may be opposite. Maybe your lower lid is larger, and the upper lid is bigger or smaller. So if that's the case, you want to reverse that process. Basically, the part that is smaller, you want a light color so it stands out. And then the color, that the portion of your eye that is smaller, you want, did I say that right? If it's smaller, use a lighter color. If it's larger, use a darker color. Okay, so there I have that. Now I'm going to switch my eyeshadow brush. I use several eyeshadow brushes because I don't want to mix and match my colors. Remember when you were doing watercolors and maybe you forgot to put it in the water to change it before you dip into another color, and then before you know it, all the colors are mixed and matched. I think I might know that more because I was a preschool teacher and a kindergarten teacher and a 1st grade teacher. So I know the frustration of kids when that happens to them. So now I'm going to use that middle color. And I'm going to, again, tap. I'm always tapping. I don't know, can you see far away? Sometimes you can with powder. Depends on the powder. Okay, now I'm going to use that darker color here on that top lid to bring out that color. Because it's dark, I just want to bring it out a little so you don't see it as much. So now can you see how now that the darker color is going to recede it a little bit. Haven't used this palette in a long time. Maybe I should have used one that's had a little bit more color so you can see the difference. Now, if I wanted my color to pop even more, I could spray my brush with the makeup setting spray or even just water because our eyeshadows are wet, dry or wet. So as you see today, I'm using it as dry. So all that really means is that I'm just using it with my brushes dry. But if I wanted the color to be more vibrant, then I would dip my brush into water or, like I said, the makeup setting spray. And now for my 3rd color, I'm going to use another brush. And I'm going to use the darkest color. And I'm going to put it here in the corner. And when I use my color, I don't like to just put it on or like paint it on. I like to really press it in, because then you also get more color. Now I'm going to take that also like right above my crease brown there and just kind of bring it in. You kind of make that, you know, that Nike just do it sign or a little comma and just bring that over. Can you see? I know I'm moving more on that side so I can see in my mirror. I hope you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, and so there we have that. Okay, and so there's my color. Again, notice the side that's treated and not treated. It makes a difference. Now, I love our dual lip pencils. Sorry, eye pencils. Our dual eye pencils because they're just a splash of color that you can use different ways. I'm just going to use the basic black and white for right now, but we have them in different colors. Now, I like using this black and white because this white part I put here on my waterline. Can you see that? Am I getting that in? I put it right there on the waterline. And why I like to do that is because it opens your eyes a little bit more. It just opens it. You know, and it just kind of brightens your eyes. So I love to do that. And then with the black, I can put it just underneath it. If I wanted to, you don't even have to, but I do. I just like to put it just like underneath it. So it kind of softens the white too. Now, sometimes I don't. Depends on, you know, how I want to look. But I want it a little bit more subtle since we're doing this here. Now, I love the Inkwell eyeliner. This is my favorite liner. We have several, and I like them all. We have the Kajal, if you like doing the little smoky eye look. We have a regular eye pencil. We have our felt tip is so cool because it has a special feature to it. So check it out on my website. You'll love it. But this one is the Inkwell. And this little is so tiny, but it lasts for months and months and months. It lasts so long. I always want to just take a little bit off. And then I just kind of feather it on to just the base of the lashes. I'm not going to do anything fancy. I'm not going to do any wings today. I just want to show you that having a little bit of liner, what it does, it just gives a little bit of volume to your lashes. So I have a lot more volume there. And then last is the mascara. We have so many different formulas of mascara. My absolute favorite is the Lash Maximizing. I love this. When you use your mascara, make sure you are twirling, not pumping. If you pump, you're pumping air into it and it's going to dry it out. You just pull it out and then you want to take the tips off. It's about time for me to replace this one. My order's on its way. But I have my lash stretching just in case it doesn't get here in time. Just in case this is gone before my order gets here, I have a backup. I always have some kind of a backup going. But this one is absolutely my favorite. So for your mascara, I would say order 2 because when you're out, you mean look at the difference that the mascara makes. Can you see the difference between this side and that side? I mean, I barely have lashes. I barely have anything there. So putting this here, and what I like to do is start at the base, wiggle, and go to the top. And it's just simple, really simple and easy to do. Okay, so there we have it. Simple and easy to do. All right, let me do the other side, and then I'll work on blush and highlighters. Will be the next video. Okay, so thanks for being here. Come back. I'm always going to show you more things just to keep you royal. Okay, see you soon. Bye.